Good morning, everyone. I am with Mr. Adrian De Jesus. Good day, Kuya. How's life? How is it going?
Thank you for asking. I'm still okay, and I'm still on my track, doing what I usually do in my life. So,
Oh, wow, that's good to hear. So this interview, Kuya, is all about you and to your conditions.
oh, it's nice to hear that, and I'm excited for your questions.
Okay, so let's start with my first questions. Did you know, Kuya, that a lot of students look up to you because you are such a brave and good example of a student?
Um, Thank you for that. And it's a what do you call that? And it's nice to hear for there are such students who still looking up on me and for being who I am. Like I am hoping that they will be inspired by not only on me, like the other students also do. Like they're just not only going to be they will just not going to look up on me, like they will going to look up on themselves also for being who they are and also for what they can do for everything.
Oh, it's good to hear that, Kuya, because I'm also one of the students who's looking up on you.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, Kuya, we all know that you are an achiever despite of your condition. So for you, Kuya, what will be the most challenging issues you have faced because of your condition?
For that, it's not like that very good in academics. Like I'm just acing it the way how myself can do, and also the most challenging issue or something. The most challenging part is when I wake up and asking myself, how could I surpass the another problem or something that how could I overcome the another challenge, which is to face those person or people that still bullied me, like also those like they were going to thus backhanded complimenting me, like the oh you like for example they were going to tell me that oh you're such a good student despite of that, but still they are keeping on their mind that I think she cannot do. I think you cannot do what the others can, like that. So yeah. But still, my friends are always beside me. Like they were going to protect me and fight. Not literally fight for me, like not literally fight, but they were just going to defend for me for what I am suffering or what I am experiencing for.
Oh, it's good to hear that, Kuya. You have friends who's always by your side. So let's go back to your challenging issues, Kuya. So what are your methods? What do you do or how do you manage your conditions?
I think it's not method, like it's a way on how I could overcome those problems or those dilemmas those dilemmas in my everyday life, like encouraging myself, whereas like those by not minding those bullies or something what they were going to talk about me, and also like how I could manage how I could manage with that is to be independent. I know it's not independent, but to be more strong and brave. Like it is for by thinking that I'm going to I'm going to continue my life no matter what hindrances or those problems are, and this is just for me, and it's part of our life to have different such of problems. So.
Oh wow, I'm so proud of you, Kuya. You're right. For everyone, it's clear to us that problems and struggles are just a normal things in our lives. So let us continue what we are aiming and what we are journeying for. Just like what you said earlier, Kuya, you have these friends who's always by your side. So, what inspires or and motivates you to continue living your life despite your condition?
And for that, thank you for asking. What inspires me and motivates me to continue my life, like to continue my life despite of my disability or my condition. Like, what inspires me is my family. Like, as a disabled person, I am thinking every day, like asking myself like, how I could finish my studies, how I could help my family. And after that, would I be the standard of would I be get the standard of those companies if I work for them? Like, those questions inside my head, like.
Yeah, I understand you, Kuya, and I agree what you have said earlier that it's so hard for you to find. It's so hard for you to predict your future, especially to find jobs after your studies. This because of your condition. Before I forget, Kuya, what advice would you give to students who look up to you as well as those who are also having trouble?
For that, what advice that I can give to those students, especially to who are in trouble? The advice that I can give to you is be the best version of yourself. Like, you can do all those things. Don't settle for less, no matter what who you are. Like, you can achieve that certain type. You can get that certain type of achievement. Like me, like I am aiming to be one of those top students. But however, I need to encourage, or like I need to be the best to them so that I can be that one of those top students. And also to those students who are having trouble. Trouble is a normal thing. Like me also is having trouble, and like sometimes having trouble. Like for me, just minimize, and like as soon as possible, you need to be right on your track. Like you need to follow, and you need to follow the right path. Like, and also to be to get off yourself from that. So that's
Thank you so much, Kuya. Thank you for your time and thank you for giving us motivation and inspiration to continue living our lives despite of our weaknesses, problems, struggles, and difficulties.
Thank you, Earl. Thank you also for having me and for sharing for what I'm experiencing. And yeah, it's my privilege to be your guest or something, to be the interviewer for this video. Thank you so much.
Good day, ma'am. How are you today?
Today, I'm fine.
Can you be more specific? Like, are you happy, nervous, or excited?
I feel nervous right now because I don't expect that it will be like this. So yeah.
Okay, so can you please state your name, the school that you're from, and what you're doing today?
I'm Christine Eladaga, and I'm a student from Surigao State. Surigao del Norte State University, and I am here for our observation for our FS1 and 2.
Okay, so this interview revolves around your work as an observer. So the first question is, what made you want to become an observer, or what inspired you to pursue that path?
My sister is a teacher, and because of that, I saw her, doing things like as a teacher, and that makes me inspired to become like her someday.
Can you give an insight about your experiences as an observer?
Well, it is exciting, and I am very happy to experience this kind of thing as a student. I've assist my research teacher to to give activities to the students and to observe how the teachers, manage the classroom and how they manage to discipline their students.
So, what was your most memorable experience as an observer?
What kind of
Can you give us a situation that pressured you or gave you anxiety or a memory that you cannot forget, if that makes any sense?
well, for me, my demo teaching will be that kind of. It will, it's supposedly today, but it was, it was. No, my resource teacher changed the schedule, and it will be next week, and that will be my I'm very nervous for that because it will be graded, and hopefully it will work well.
So, how can you manage being an observer and a student at the same time?
Well, time management is really important because MWF, we are going, will be here in the school to observe, and those Tuesdays and Thursdays, we are doing our modules, answering all of our episodes, and I think time management is really a big thing.
Going back to your experiences in teaching, what advice can you give to other observers in managing or disciplining their students?
I can tell them that you need to understand those students. You need to vibes and try to be friend with them, and hopefully there will be those bonds between the teachers and the students, so that the classroom management or the classroom environment will be a good or friendly environment.
So, thank you, ma'am, for your time and effort and for allowing us to get to know you better.
Thank you.
In the midst of the current COVID-19 pandemic, global markets are severely disrupted. Businesses are forced to explore innovative solutions to overcome the growing negative implications of this unprecedented crisis. Many small businesses, including street food businesses, were forced to stop temporarily due to the pandemic outbreak of the COVID-19 virus.
So today, we asked one of the vendors of Surigao del Norte National High School about their experience before and during pandemic about their small business. Hi, I'm Roger Coloran and you're watching STV's The Interview. Action. Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and how are you doing?
Hi, I'm Sir Jack. I am a computer engineer. So I'm at the sideline for the students.
Thank you. We invited you to conduct a short interview about your business. So tell me about your business.
Okay, well, this business is for the students who are looking for affordable, snacks, food during their break time. Because like me as a teacher, I consider my students. They have different situations. They have shortage when it comes to allowance. So I'm trying to look for snacks or food that are affordable for everyone, especially for students. So I come up with this idea to have yummy and affordable food. So that's why we have this burger hot shots as well.
Thank you, sir. So going back to our topic, what is the impact of COVID-19 on your business?
Well, actually, COVID-19 has a big impact on the business because way back 3 years ago, our business going, the sales going high, but during the pandemic time, there was a big effect because there are less customer, and of course most of the people are buying just online, having deliveries. But of course, it will add to the expenses, and only few can afford the delivery. So we have low income. We don't have good sales during the pandemic. That's the effect of pandemic in our business.
Some individuals say that small businesses have small income. Can you prove them that they're wrong?
Well, for me, I think they are wrong because you know what? Even the business is small. If you have regular income, so for example, if you get the net income, just a small amount of income, but you have a lot of businesses. So when you add up those income, it will become big income. So like this one, it's only a stall, but if you have a number of stalls in the area, then you will come up with a big income. So say for example, the Chinese businessman, they will only add up a small amount on the product. They don't add up, big income or the net proceeds. They only add small margin to the product. In that way, they will get a lot of customers. So in that way, they will add a lot of customers are coming to their business. So when you add up those customers and those income, it will become big income. So don't say small. Small is big. Think about it.
Thank you, sir. Now let's talk about your income in your business. Did your income or did your business sales increase or decrease during the pandemic?
Well, talking about the sales during the pandemic, the sales, it goes low because the customers are affected. They don't go out, they just go online, order delivery. So, only few can afford delivery because it will add expenses on the order. So, of course, our profit are affected also.
Lastly, sir, can you give any tips or advice to the individuals who's planning to build some small businesses?
All right. The tips that I can give to those people who want to set up a small business is that whatever you love. For example, you love to eat, you love to go to dine, or if you love to use computer, whatever you love, whatever your likes, that's where you're going to focus, and then that's where you're going to make a business. Because you know what are the demand, because yourself also is a customer, and you know what are the good things that you're looking for a product, because you yourself also know about it. All right, do not start a business that you don't know. At least you have idea, at least you know about it, at least you are one of the consumer of that business. All right. Yes,
Thank you, sir. That's all. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your time. And we humbly appreciated your presence. And we highly respected by to the vendors like you. And thank you very much.
You're welcome, and I hope you guys will start your own business also. Good luck, guys, and thank you so much also for your time.
Thank you, sir.
All right, bye, guys.
I am Roger Coloran, and this is SMTV's The Interview. Thank you for watching. Woo!